Whoa, whoa, wait. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. What? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video. Definitely do me a huge favor, smack up that like button and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. On this channel, we cover everything Arizona Cardinals, conversational pieces, breaking news, everything surrounding your favorite team. So subscribe it up. It's absolutely for free. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a doozy for you today. We got a lot to talk about, and it obviously all surrounds a post that Haason Reddick, former Arizona Cardinal, ended up posting here on X/Twitter earlier this morning. Now I want to go ahead and come out here and say this is all speculations, right? There's nothing out here. There's no reports. There's not even a rumor swirling. This is all speculations about Haason Reddick potentially making his comeback into the NFL. Now, we don't exactly know where he's coming back, right? But it's just a potential, right? That's what we're talking about right now. But Haason Reddick ended up posting something here about an hour ago saying this: God will always make a way, with a obviously praying emoji. Right now, we're kind of in a situation where the Arizona Cardinals and now national media is kind of starting to build on the hype of the Cardinals as to this team might be a playoff team. Right now, we've been talking about this for quite some time, all off season, that this Arizona Cardinal team looks really, really good, especially taking that one step to the next step in terms of year one to year two. This Cardinal team can be very, very dangerous, and we've seen that here versus a potential playoff team in the Los Angeles Rams. Now, this next game versus the Detroit Lions is going to be very, very telling for several different reasons, right? We know that this Arizona Cardinal offense did really well against the Rams, but it was very, very shocking to see what our defense did against the Los Angeles Rams. Now, could it be one of those situations that the Rams were just dealing with so many injuries that, Dennis Gardeck was just absolutely going crazy, as well as Zaven Collins getting a sack as well. So there was a lot of pressure on Matthew Stafford in week 2 of the NFL matchup for the Cardinals. Now, was it one of those, or is this going to be one of these things that our edge rushers are now starting to kind of really come out here and doing what they need to do, right, week in and week out? Now, I do believe that week 3 versus the Lions is going to be very telling. If we're going to be dealing with a situation where we have Dennis Gardeck absolutely going crazy and then Zaven Collins absolutely going crazy with the sack as well, then we might not be in such a dire need to potentially go after a Haason Reddick. But being the fact that Haason Reddick came out and said God will always make a way, honestly, it almost kind of feels like there has been some talks right outside these big national media worlds that obviously hasn't been reported yet. And of course, the player will know a lot sooner than your Ian Rappaport, Adam Schefter, right? Those big guys that like to, obviously break news. So here's a couple different things that we're living in a world in, right? Now, Haason Reddick did actually have this post, but not just that, ladies and gentlemen. We have Kazir White, Arizona Cardinal linebacker, actually reposted this exact tweet. Now, there's no context. It literally was just a repost. No quotes, no anything, just a retweet. Now, maybe we're kind of jumping the gun, right? Maybe we are. Here's the situation that we're living in as to why Kazir White can potentially, or probably why he retweeted this. Haason Reddick and Kazir White most likely have a relationship because they both played under Jonathan Gannon's defense when Jonathan Gannon was the defensive coordinator in Philadelphia, right? So maybe we're looking too much into this, but being the fact that Haason Reddick might be available to come back, or maybe he struck a deal with the Jets, we don't 100% know. But there was an article posted about a week or two ago saying that some executives feel like the Jets will pull the trigger and actually decide to trade away Haason Reddick, because the thought of what's happening currently right now with just the state of Haason Reddick, it doesn't really seem like they are in eye-to-eye communication or just talk-to-talk communication with each other. It almost kind of feels like he's waiting for them to make a move, they're waiting for him to make a move, and I think ego is going to get in the way of a potential, contract negotiation. Now, currently right now, the Jets do have his rights. That's a sole fact, right? So maybe he put this out because he's going to get a contract extension from the Jets. Maybe, right? But like we mentioned a little earlier, there's a lot of national media attention on the Cardinals, and they feel like we could potentially be a player or two away on the defense to be a really, really good team. But I think what we're going to do right now as a Cardinals organization, I think we're going to find out what we are against the Lions. Because imagine the Cardinals come out here and beat the Lions and start off at 2-1 in the season. Now, I think hopeful optimism comes out and says that could be possible, but nobody would have thought that the Cardinals were going to be 2-1, coming into the 2024 season. Now, I think we're probably going to be playing the long haul. If I'm going to be completely 110% honest, do I feel like this is a Monty Austin-Fort move? No, I don't, but situations, if they occur, if you are a very, very good general manager, you do have to kind of make moves like this, right? Now, as of right now, I believe the last time I looked, the Cardinals have upwards of about 23, 24, 25 million dollars in cap, but they got the ability to renegotiate contracts if they do decide to do so. Now, Haason Reddick will be coming with a pricey tag along with a trade if the Jets decide to trade him away. That's the main reason why we're in this situation to begin with, right? We had a team trading for Haason Reddick, but they never thought to put a deal in place for him to put the pen to paper and make him sign. I don't know what they were expecting. I don't know what the Jets, this was probably a big fumble from the Jets personally, but I know there's a lot of Philadelphia Eagle fans right now really upset with the thought of the Philadelphia Eagles paying Bryce Huff over Haason Reddick, and now, the Philadelphia Eagles don't have consistent pass rush on their end of the deal. Now, can there be other teams that are more suitable for Haason Reddick over the Cardinals? Yes, there is, but you cannot deny the fact that there's just so many connections between Haason Reddick and the Arizona Cardinals, being the fact that we drafted him here in the first round. Now, yes, we fumbled the opportunity with not paying him, but the fact that also Jonathan Gannon has the relationship with Haason Reddick, his days in the Philadelphia Eagles, and on top of that, he does have a relationship with Kazir White, because Kazir White came out and actually just retweeted the fact that Haason Reddick came out and said, God will make a way. So honestly, it almost kind of seems like the stars were aligned for the Cardinals to do a move like this. Now, I think, like I said earlier, I think the Cardinals are waiting to see what type of team we actually are. The team that's been in place in 2024, I think offensively, we are ready to compete. Now, I'm not going to come out here and say Super Bowl, but if we're going to make a playoff push, why not get a piece or two right in the trade deadline to potentially make this defense a lot better? Because yes, the defense looked very, very good in week 2 versus a very wounded Rams team, but we couldn't bring down an elite quarterback like Josh Allen. And I get it, it's easier said than done, but if we are missing that one or two pieces, Haason Reddick would probably be one of the best assets to add on this defensive side of the ball for the Arizona Cardinals. So ladies and gentlemen, I know there's a lot of speculations, I know there's a lot of people talking, I know there's a lot of people chattering amongst the Arizona Cardinal fan base about the Cardinals making a potential move to get Haason Reddick, being the fact that maybe the holdout is coming to an end, maybe he's available to potentially trade. What do you think the Arizona Cardinals should do? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate y'all for tuning in as always. Have a great rest of your day and go Cardinals.